They call themselves One de la Cruisers. You want to guess what they do? Well, this should give you a hint, but we'll meet them. Kababayan LA starts right now. Happy Friday, everyone, and of course, excitement is in the air. After all, we are ushering in Super Bowl weekend. Everyone is talking about the game, Giants versus Patriots. Who are you cheering for? Also, everyone is just excited, or as excited, maybe even more excited, to see the Super Bowl commercials. If you are a fan of David Beckham, well, there's a commercial that's going to show him in a state of almost undressed, showing off his body. Watch out for that. We're going to be showing that also today on Kababayan LA, or just a tease for you. And also, halftime performance by the one and only Madonna. We have some stories about her for you also today on Kababayan LA. But if Super Bowl isn't your thing, it's okay. There are still good movies that are opening this weekend, especially today. And let's review some of them. Supernatural thriller The Woman in Black stars Daniel Radcliffe as Arthur Kipps, a young lawyer who is sent to a remote village to settle the legal affairs of the recently deceased Alice Drablow. But soon after his arrival, it becomes clear that the villagers are hiding a deadly secret. He hears the screams of a drowning child and sees decaying children listlessly wandering the marshes. He will soon discover these haunting figures share the same date of death and the same killer.
During afternoon tea, there's a shift in the air, a bone-trembling chill that tells you she's there. There are those who believe the whole town is cursed, but the house in the marsh is by far the worst. What she wants is unknown, but she always comes back. The specter of darkness. The woman in black.
Ooh, that looks scary. Pero kung hindi nyo naman feel ang nakakatakot at gusto nyo medyo may konting romance, Drew Barrymore and John Krasinski star in adventure drama Big Miracle. Krasinski plays local newsman Adam Carlson, who breaks a story about whales being trapped in ice. Soon the whole world is after the story. Adam's focus shifts from his career to saving the whales. He and his ex-girlfriend and environmentalist Rachel Kramer, played by Barrymore, set aside their differences and rally against oil tycoons and international forces to save the whales.
This is solid ice. It goes for 5 miles from here to the open ocean.
3 gray whales are now trapped in walls of ice 6 inches thick.
You have whales in trouble and you didn't call me?
I didn't call you because there's nothing you can do.
There's always something you can do.
Rachel, I'd like you to meet Fred and Wilma. And this is Bam Bam.
Everything's gonna be okay. Governor Haskell, we were wondering if you could mobilize a ship that can break through the ice.
You're serious?
With every passing hour, their path to freedom slips further away as more of the ocean turns solid.
All we need is the cooperation from the governor, but the governor has basically turned his back on the whales.
I hate her so much.
We will do everything we can to help these poor creatures.
Pretty amazing, huh?
The National Guard will pull the icebreaker where it's desperately needed.
The pole should be a piece of cake.
Nothing's that simple in the Arctic.
This is a monumental task, as all eyes and efforts are focused on saving the whales.
The temperature has dropped through the floor. We can't keep up with the ice.
The town of Barrow has shut down, as school children and shopkeepers alike furiously work to cut a path to the ocean.
Where's Bam Bam? He's not coming up.
Maybe he's hurt.
You can't go down there. It's too dangerous.
Very inspiring thing, but still, if that is not your thing, here is something quite interesting. Abby Cornish, Andrea Riseborough, and James Darcy star in romantic drama We, which was written or co-written and directed by Madonna. In 1998, lonely New Yorker Wally Winthrop becomes obsessed with the love story of Wallis Simpson, the chic, charismatic American who captured the heart of King Edward VIII. But Winthrop's research reveals that the couple's life was not as perfect as she thought. Weaving back and forth in time, the film intertwines Wally's journey of discovery in New York with the story of Wallis and Edward.
The greatest love story of the 20th century. The king who gave up his throne for the woman he loved.
How do you find living in England, Mrs. Simpson?
I'm always cold.
Maybe you need someone to keep you warm.
Isn't that what husbands are for? Are you trying to seduce me?
Is it working?
I'm sure the rumors aren't true, Your Majesty.
Which rumors?
That he's rather serious about her.
What do you mean, serious? She's a married woman.
I have never known one person so utterly possessed by another as he was by her.
I read that you kept a collection of letters. Would it be possible for me to look at them?
I don't generally show them to anyone.
I think it's important to tell the story from her point of view.
Happy birthday, Wee. Too sweet.
Wallis and Edward, silly.
So what is your thing with the Duke and the Duchess?
Little girls love fairy tales.
How do you know they lived happily ever after?
All right, definitely big weekend for the original Material Girl Madonna. Obviously, that was the movie she co-wrote and directed. It's going to premiere tonight. Also on Sunday, the Super Bowl halftime will be hers. The halftime stage will be hers for performance. And today, there was a video that was released that might give us a taste of what that might look like. And we're going to show that to you. And that's up next when we return on the show. Don't go away.